do on film sets is craft service and catering. Hey guys, it's Nikki at home, and today we are going to be talking about my up and coming job in Mississippi. I'm not going to say what city just yet. I probably will say the city in a video that I put together from the behind the scenes while I'm there working, because while I'm posting it, I might have one day left there and I'll be back at the house. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and talk. I don't know, there may be some people who are interested in this sort of thing. Well, what I do on film sets is craft service and catering. These are two different things. Craft services is where you have snacks. You have things like granola bars, nuts, sometimes sandwiches, sometimes quick breakfasts in the morning like oatmeal, muffins, almost like a continental. Okay, at hotels, you know, they have the continental breakfast, the kind of middle in kind of hotels. It's sort of like that, and it's a constant thing. It's all day. You're there all day, and you're moving along wherever they're moving from set to set. I'm blessed to have my mom and my sister who are my assistants, so I can have one area, and the second set, I pack a cooler up, and I'll send my sister to the second set. But a lot of people have to. Anyways, I digress. So that's craft services. Catering is what catering is. It's catering. You provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you're not there all day. You come at a set time. For me, I try to always get there an hour and a half to 2 hours before the set time, so I can set up, get everything going, get my space how I need it, because I do a buffet style type catering for film sets, so people can get their little trays, walk the line, eat, go back to work. Because anybody that works on the film sets already know it's fast paced, but it's a type of slow, fast pace. It's like hurry up, wait, sort of thing. Hopefully that makes sense. So on this next job that I'm doing, while I'm talking about this, I will post here or here some photos of jobs I've already done that's passed for you to kind of see. And there are different budgets for films, for the food budgets. We'll get into that later. So for this one coming up in almost 2 weeks, because I'm going to be leaving here on the 17th. I'm going to get there a day early so I can get to the cabin that we're being put up in, and I like to get there early so I can kind of enjoy it. It's like a working vacation. You can enjoy the space. I can also prepare the day before. I like to prepare every day before each meal. I like to prepare the vegetables and things I can prepare, like chopping onions, chopping tomatoes, making the wraps, packing the food that can be packed, etc. So we'll get there about the 17th, on the 17th, and then we'll leave 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 on the 24th. It's an independent film. They're shooting this in a week, so it's going to be really fast paced. And so their budget is on the lower end. It's independent film, but I work with any budgets because I'm collaborative. And so I'm going to be feeding them lunch and dinner. I'm not doing craft services, so I don't have to be there all day long, which is kind of a plus, get a little break, but I am doing lunch and dinner. And so I thought it'd be fun to go over what I'm doing and get y'all's opinion on what I'm doing. And keep in mind when you're listening, this has to be affordable. It's a lower budget, but I also believe that food is not a luxury when it comes to filmmaking. It's the infrastructure. And a lot of times, a lot of independent films, when they're trying to figure out another place to get money from, or they're running out of money, they tend to want to cut the food, which I think is a mistake. So I'm really glad that this film company, this film production is not doing that. They want their people to be fed really well, which I think is beautiful. So they're gonna have a high level of productivity. I believe so. That someone's well fed. It's easier to work better when you're well fed than when you're not and you're just eating pizza, which is carb load heavy, which makes you sleepy. I mean, makes you sleepy. It's okay every now and then, but anyways, I digress. So let's start with day one, the ideas I have. I have it on my computer screen. I'm going to print this out. And I always make out my menu, my plan. But because this is a film set, because if I go shopping, I go shopping 2 days in advance, kind of want all my food to be fresh. I don't buy it all up. So I'm not going to go shopping and buy everything for the whole week. I'll go 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Is how I do it on shorter films. On longer films, I might do 4 days, etc., etc. Because 2 days, 2 days on a 3-month film shoot is too much. This is a shorter one. This is just a week and a half. So I'll do 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. So this is subject to change. If I find something on sale, I'm like, oh, a lot of tomatoes on sale. I'm going to do pasta, some kind of pasta dish for dinner. And also keep in mind that lunch will be served outside on the set. So I'll have clam trays that have the 3 departments. Go back and watch my video of my Sam U-Haul. I showed you catering supplies that I had to purchase. And then for dinner, we'll be serving dinner in the guest house. So some of my dinners, keep in mind when you're listening to the dinners, they'll be eating inside. They'll be in the guest house. So let's start with day one, which would be February 18th. For lunch outside, I'm going to do a cold buffet because it's the first day, so I want to start off a little easier. So it's a wrap station. We're going to do turkey deli meat and hummus and vegetable spread for vegetarian vegans and wraps. So for non-vegetarians, we're going to have turkey. I might do also chicken breasts as well, with whatever toppings they want to put on it. And then for the vegetarian, with mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, etc. And then for the vegetarians, we'll do veggies, a veggie wrap with maybe a hummus spread. I think that'd be quite nice for them. Because I also notice a lot of times on film sets for people who are vegetarian, vegan, etc. I think sometimes they get thrown to the side and they just have like, oh, there's a side salad for you, you can eat that. No, they need whole meals as well. So that's what I'm going to try to do for them. And then the side dishes for that would be pasta salad, vegetarian, vegan. What I'll do is I'll make one with vegan mayo for them. And then regular pasta salad for the non-vegetarian, vegan folks. And then a mixed green salad with vegan dressing, different dressings on the side. I don't put the dressing on the salad. I'll probably prepare the salads for them in the clamshell containers. But if you add dressing to lettuce, it gets soggy. And that's gross. So it'll be on the side. So I'll have an array of dressing for them to pick out. And then some chips. And fresh whole fruit, like apples, bananas, oranges. I feel like that covers vegetarian, vegan, and pescatarians. And that's regular carnivore folks. And then for dinner that night, and remember I said dinner is going to be served indoor in the guest house. I'm going to have a curry night. So we're going to do coconut chicken curry and a vegetable coconut curry as well. And the bases would be jasmine rice. I'm going to do a side salad. The side's going to be, I'm going to do a cucumber tomato salad with like a light vinaigrette. I'll make 2. One would be a light vinaigrette regular, and then one would be a vegan light vinaigrette. And then maybe some naan and flatbread if my budget for the day allows it. Hopefully I can find some sales or something like that for that, because that'd be really nice to have with that. And dessert, I'm going to make my famous caramel sheet cake. It's so good, you guys. Every time I make that and take that anywhere, I never bring any home. And then an Oreo vegan cheesecake. I'll probably make, I'm going to be feeding 6 out of the 5 days, 30 cast and crew. But then on the second day, on the 19th, we will be doing 40, because there's going to be 10 extras. Just keep that in mind. And we're on day 1. This is day 18. So caramel sheet cake, 30 people. I'll probably make 2 of those sheet cakes. And then 1 Oreo vegan cheesecake, because there's usually maybe 3 or 4, maybe 1 vegan on set, and maybe 3 or 4 vegetarian sets on the films I've done so far. And then we have day 2. Yep, I have my notes. This is the day that we're feeding 40 people. So it's going to be a hamburger day outside. So we're going to have beef burgers and veggie burgers with regular toppings, burger buns, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, whatever someone wants. Ketchup, mustard, mayo. Obviously, I have regular version, ketchup, mustard, mayo, vegan version. And then sides, just be potato chips. Maybe potato salad. No, I'm going to do potato salad and cowboy corn. That's what I'm going to do for a side. That's what we're going to do. And orange slices. And for like a sweet, because this is lunch, so it's not like a dessert. For sweets, I'm probably going to bake some cookies and vegan banana bread. I just found a really good recipe for that. If someone has a better recipe for vegan banana bread, you can go ahead and put that in the comments. I might switch it out and use yours. If I do, I'll let you know in the video that, hey, I used your vegan banana bread recipe. So that would be lunch for the 19th, the second day. For dinner, the second day is going to be a chili night. We're going to do a beef chili, a vegetarian chili, and then for the sides, I'm going to do cornbread and corn chips for the sides. So if you want cornbread, if you want corn chips, do what you want to do. Toppings for that will be shredded cheese, sour cream, green onions, and simple green salad. Clearly, the shredded cheese, I'm going to get a bag of vegan cheese as well. So I'll have us carnivore regular cheese and then some vegan cheese on the side. Simple green salad. And for dessert that night, I'm going to do brownies and a fruit salad. I think that's good. Brownies and a fruit salad. So now we are on to, excuse me, I'm reaching back and forth because I'm moving down my computer. I'm reading off my menu that I've been working on. So day 3, I'm calling it Fun Friday. Lunch is going to actually be a hot buffet. We're going to do a taco bowl type style with seasoned ground beef for us carnivores and seasoned black beans for vegetarians. The base will be jasmine rice and lettuce. Toppings will be lettuce, tomatoes, corn, onion, etc. And then people can just put on there what they want on. I'll already have the base put together, and then they can just move down the buffet line and put what they want on there. Salsa, cheese, regular cheese, vegan cheese, sour cream, regular sour cream, vegan sour cream, soft tortillas, tortilla chips. And then for dinner that night, I'm calling it, it's going to be a barbecue comfort night. So the main dish will be barbecue chicken, shredded or baked. Not sure. I might just do baked, mild, so that way it's crowd friendly. Barbecue for people who are sensitive. I'm going to do something in the middle. I may even do like a honey barbecue or a smoky barbecue. If you guys have a favorite barbecue sauce that can be friendly for people who like different extreme levels, something in the middle that you use, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I might get that and buy that. And then for the vegetarians or vegans, etc., I'm going to do a barbecue tofu. So baked or pan seared. I'm doing that so toss in the same barbecue sauce maybe. I might be able to do it. I have to check the barbecue sauce, certain ingredients in there. If not, it would be I'll probably get a vegan barbecue sauce. I'll just do that, but it would feel intentional. You know, they're having barbecue chicken, they're having barbecue tofu. It's not like a throwaway meal for them, because like I said before, regressing back, a lot of times these vegetarians get throwaway meals on film sets, which I don't personally agree with. I think they're working just as hard. So yeah, sides are going to be mac and cheese, fresh salad, simple green salad, lettuce mix, tomatoes, and bread rolls. And for dessert, I'm going to do vanilla sheet cake, which would be really good. My famous vanilla sheet cake. Everything I make is famous, you guys. But anyways. And then I'm going to do strawberries and blueberries. Okay, so. Let me go. Just give me just a moment. Day 4, lunch buffet outside. We're going to do a build your own nacho bar. That would be fun. We're going to do tortilla chips. Proteins will be seasoned ground beef and seasoned black beans. And then we're going to have a warm nacho cheese sauce that I'm going to make from scratch. I'm going to do it myself. Shred up cheeses, because sometimes in the can, I'm not really a fan of the can. It doesn't really, I'm not a fan of the can, so I think that's self-explanatory. And then toppings would be diced tomatoes, corn, jalapenos, salsa. Day 4 for dinner, we're gonna do a soup and sandwich buffet. I'm gonna make a chicken dumpling noodle soup, and then a lentils vegetable soup for our vegetarian and vegan friends, made with vegetarian broth. Yeah. And the sandwiches will be grilled cheese sandwich, a turkey and cheese sandwich, and then hummus and vegetable sandwich of some sort. I'm working that out. I'm probably going to grill them, I'm thinking, because I think grilled sandwiches are really good with soups. Yeah, I should probably grill them, right? Yeah. And then the sides will be chips, pickles. Dessert is going to be mini donuts. And honestly, I haven't thought of a dessert yet for my vegetarian vegans on that day. Your idea for a affordable, remember this is independent film, an affordable vegetarian vegan type of dessert, let me know. I need one for that day. Day 5, we're almost there. Day 5, we're gonna do for lunch. I haven't decided. That's blank. So your idea for lunch, remember affordable, has to feed 35 people. Let me know. Day 5. And then day 5 dinner is going to be a baked pasta night. I think that'd be fun. Main dish should be baked ziti with meat sauce, and then baked ziti with just marinara and vegetables for everybody else. Made without cheese. That way it will be vegan friendly. If they want cheese, the vegetarians, they can add cheese on it once they fix it and put it on their plate. Garlic bread would be a side, and then another simple green salad. Tomatoes, cucumbers, etc. I'll have the dressings on the side, like I said before. Regular dressing, vegan dressing, etc., etc. Add-ons if they want it. Grated Parmesan cheese, red pepper flakes. And the final day is the 6th day. For lunch, we're going to have a really fun baked potato bar. So like the large baked potatoes or russet potatoes. Do that, and they can go down the line of the buffet for toppings. And they can, put butter. They can do sour cream. They can do cheese. They can do broccoli, green onions, chili, bean chili, vegetarian chili, regular chili. I really want to put on there. And on the sides, cucumbers and fresh fruit. And I feel like what I have so far, I've been working on the menu for a little bit, works so far because it's extremely affordable. It's very filling. It's whole foods, so it's good foods, it's healthy foods, where people can feel loved. Go back to caring matters. And basically, like I said, I'm very traditional, so this is just, sometimes homemaking doesn't happen at home. Sometimes it happens on film sets. It's minimal prep and cleanup, great midday energy without heaviness, so they're not feeling so heavy when they have lunch. They have to go back to work for another 4 to 8 hours, sometimes 12 on these film sets. And then for dinner, the last dinner, I'm calling it like a wrap night dinner, like a fun dinner. Let me know if you guys think this is a great idea. I think about doing breakfast for dinner. So items like pancakes, waffles, breakfast sausage, like breakfast potatoes with some like green peppers and onions in it. I think that'd be nice with some salsa, fruit and whipped cream, etc. And then for dessert that night, mini donuts or muffins. I'm thinking it'd be really nice. So yeah, so that's my menu for this job that's coming up so far. I'm also thinking about, because dinner would be just as an extra, just as a morale booster, maybe before I leave like a late night snack on the table, like wrapped up, like, hey, this is late night snack for you guys after work is served in the guest house. I'm thinking maybe one day I'll make some croissants, dip them in chocolate, and sprinkle like some like pecans or almonds on them. And then one night we might do uh, ice cream with the brownies, something like that. Something a little extra, a little extra snack, if the budget allows it. If I have money left over from their food budget, you know, and clearly there would be drinks involved. But like I said, craft service is drinks all day long. This is a little different. This is catering, so I'll probably have a few choices. For lunch, it would definitely be like bottled water, maybe some Poppy, some soda, some Gatorade, etc. And then for dinner, same thing, bottled water, Poppy, but maybe add hot coffee and hot tea because it'll be inside, it'll be at dinner time. But craft services, you have to have a continuous of that. But it's not my job to supply drinks all day long because I'm doing just catering. So that'd be fun. And I'm excited because we're going to be put up in the cabin. We're staying in the cabin. I saw pictures of the cabin. It's really beautiful. I'll be showing you guys that as well when we get there. I'm getting a day early and we're going to leave a day late because I feel like checkout is at 11 a.m. and we working all night on the last day of the shoot. I don't want to have to pack everything up and then head out on the last day. I want to be able to just go back and go to sleep and then wake up and slowly pack the car and maybe take a walk because it's on a farm. Nature walk. I'll get some photos and behind the scenes from that. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I might have another. I'm probably gonna do another video to let you guys in as well when we get a little bit closer. And if there's been any updates or changes to the menu, which there will be some things updated depending on like sales, I'll let you guys know. And I'm probably gonna do live when I'm there when we're preparing food in the cabin, and maybe live in the guest house because we won't be going anywhere. We'll be in the kitchen or in the bathroom. I'm not leaving the kitchen or the bathroom. That way, if something happens, that it's not my crew, you know, kitchen rest. So I might do a live there as well. I'll definitely be doing a live at the cabin the night before when I'm preparing things that can be prepared. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, so I'll do that as well. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy things like this, behind the scenes, catering, if you enjoy farm life, I'm also opening an Airbnb. The barn is going to be like a barn Airbnb, like glamping, really rural, really cute. It should be arriving here probably in a week or two. So actually getting two. Well, Mom's going to get one. Mom's getting one to go in the backyard for our storage, and then I'm getting one for that. I'm also working on opening up my private daycare, so I'll be taking on that. And we're remodeling the small little home that we inherited from my grandma. For you guys don't know, I recently moved back to the farm. My grandma passed away. I cried for a little while, but I know she's in a better place. And my grandma lived to be 100, y'all. 100. So she lived 100. A lot of people don't make 100. That's all I gotta say about that. So, and she left some things here. You know, God bless my grandparents. They had the fortitude, especially back then, when it was a lot more difficult for Black Americans than it is now. You know, we still have some difficulties, but whatever. We won't get into that. But that they were very cash on the barrel. So they owed nothing. And so we knew, because when someone passed away, it gets tied up, because they say, we got to make sure they don't owe nobody no debt. We knew it was a waiting game. My mom and her brothers, they were like, okay, because there's 3 of them left. There was 5 of them. But their 2 sisters have passed away. And one sister had no children. Another sister had children, my beautiful cousins. My 2 boy cousins have passed away. I'm so happy I got to meet them because I'm the youngest out of that part of the family, does it make sense? I'm the youngest of that part. And then this part, my sister, Luna, is the oldest of that part. Hopefully that makes sense. So I got to meet them. And so, yeah. So it's just a waiting game. So they knew, because our parents were cash in a barrel. My grandfather was like, I don't want nobody nothing. If we can't afford it, we're not having it. And if we want it, we're going to save money to buy it. So she even paid for her own funeral. She didn't do the life insurance and that stuff. She saved her money. She had money to pay for a funeral. And she let my uncle know this is where the money is, etc. So God bless her. Love you, Grandma, Muggy. Love you, love you, love you. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to be remodeling because you can see my grandma really like coral, which is fine. But I don't like coral, so I'm going to redo this little room. And we're going to take all the carpet out. They had started in this room. I got lucky. It's already been redone with the wood. But living room and my sister's room, carpet. We're going to take that out because no. Say that Maxie girl, our cat, I inherited that cat from grandma. It was her cat. She was an indoor-outdoor cat. But now she's an outdoor cat because I'm allergic to cats. But it's my grandma's cat. I'm not getting rid of my grandma's cat. So I feed her. She has all the love, as you guys can see from the videos. When I pet her, I put a glove on. The one that, you know, actually grooms with hair and stuff. So, but she can't come in because I'm severely allergic to cats. So she cannot come in, unfortunately. But I have a bed out there. I recently just got her a bed and got some. I'll show you it. So yeah, but anyways, if you enjoy the videos, subscribe. And after you subscribe, you know, you can like or dislike the video. The choice is yours. But this has been Nikki with Nikki at Home. And thank y'all for sitting through this. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye, y'all.